Vanakkam and welcome to another fresh and exciting episode of Sunday Sadhana, right here on SABC2, where you belong. Today we transport you to the land of gods and goddesses with Skanda, the epic story of Lord Muruga, and we visit the Integral Yoga Center in Maritzburg. Lord Muruga is praised for his valor, bravery and eternal youthfulness. Sunday Sadhana was there as the first ever Bharatyanathyam portrayal of Lord Muruga in South Africa. Skanda was performed on stage.
I think Skanda has a very important role to play in the understanding of the worship of Lord Muruga. We all are not privileged to have done research on the worship. And there are many scriptures, there are many books that are available where one can read and understand what Lord Murugan worship is all about. This drama, in its simplified version, clearly demonstrates Lord Murugan from birth to the final stages where he defeats the demon, Surapadman.
When we thought of Lord Muruga and we thought of the Skanda production, that was our main idea. Because lots of people get involved with Kavadi and they do it in a parrot form because it's been done by their parents and grandparents. So they carry on doing it. Some of them know a little bit the background, the literature, but what better way than doing it with beautiful dance?
In tonight's function, you're going to see a very holistic approach of Bharatyanathyam. We are not going to encompass it in the bhava aspect. We're going to bring in pure dance, which is nritta. We're going to bring in the drama aspect, and we're going to bring in the aspect of beautiful music to enhance it. So it's going to be enhanced by all forms of bhava. The musical bhava, the dancing bhava, and the bhava that the audience is going to experience through our dance.
One must also appreciate that Lord Muruga is synonymous with dance, and I think many of our devotees do not understand that. And Skanda will clearly demonstrate how dance is synonymous with Murugan worship.
I'm playing a role of Manmada, or as many people know as Cupid. And there's also different many parts that as the drama goes on that my character changes here and there.
I play Surapadman's fellow warrior. He is a demon king who at that time is ruling the heavens and so is soon destroyed by Lord Muruga.
Only recently I came to find out about Manmada and the fact that he's actually Cupid. Many of our Hindus aren't aware that he is Manmada, and the story of Lord Shiva and how Manmada was burnt to ashes.
The drama is a journey that we take you on from Lord Muruga being 6 and taking him into 1 and growing up to be that old man when he disguises himself as the old man and tries to woo Vali of his love, and until he finally reveals himself as that young, radiant Muruga.
Were carried by Ganga and Agni to a rainforest where they would take the form of 6 beautiful infants. Here they were discovered by the Kartikeya maidens, who with great affection will raise the children into fine youth. Goddess Parvati then joins the 6 boys together, forming one Muruga, with the wisdom of 6 heads and the strength of 12 arms.
A good story is how Muruga was not given the Jnanaparam, or you'd say the mango. He wasn't given that, and because Lord Ganesha, who's his brother, was given that, because Lord Ganesha gave obedience to his parents, and he walked around his parents, as the story goes, and Lord Shiva has given it to Ganesha because of Ganesha stating that his parents are his visible gods, and that lesson for today is of utmost importance. We need to understand that our parents are important to us.
I think it's a splendid performance, and I think it was well choreographed. It depicts a lot of important aspects of the story of Lord Muruga.
Thank you for joining us. From the inspiration of our sacred spiritual heartland to the picturesque beauty of our motherland, South Africa boasts an abundance of natural treasures where one can escape to and tune in to infinite divinity. Sunday Sadhana visited the Integral Yoga Center, another gem in our country, nestled in the outskirts of Maritzburg.
In the West, people have misconstrued the word yoga to be only on the basis of exercises, of hatha yoga. And as you know, they're very keen on hatha yoga because it's a means to good health. But yoga for us, as directed by Lord Krishna in the Gita, yoga is a discipline. Yug means to join. Join what? We want to join or become, infuse our individual soul with the Supreme Soul. So we want to merge into the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Consciousness. So that is real yoga. The path as called Ashtanga Yoga, path to blessedness as they call it, because it starts with the canons of Yama Niyama, the restraining of the senses, and the reduction of vices, development of virtue, changing of your personality, focusing on, through asana, through pranayama, through surrender, you attain oneness with God.
Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha Rakshamam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha.
It was my desire, in the light of the wisdom teachings of Swami Shivananda, to retire and take sannyas and propagate and promote Sri Swami Shivananda's wisdom teachings in the form of Divine Life Society. The Integral Yoga Center is affiliated to Divine Life Society, Rishikesh. We had our General Secretary from Rishikesh, Sri Swami Padmanabhananda, who came and dedicated the place in 2011. It was a farm, and then we converted it now into a yoga retreat. If you go down to the lake, it's very soothing, and people can sit and contemplate, meditate, keep calm. People want to come and spend a weekend here or a day here. We have a whole lot of a regular program where they'll get up in the morning, we'll have meditation, and then after that we can have various discussions and walks, exercising, hatha yoga. All this will be inculcated into the whole weekend program. So they'll benefit immensely because it is a holistic approach to spiritual transformation. We can change our lifestyle meaningfully so that we can have this inner peace that everybody is seeking.
It was A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada who once said, "A grain of devotion is more valuable than tons of faithlessness." So keep that divine spark alight. Be safe and keep up the sadhana. Hare Krishna.